What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF The Real, Cash App, donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel. It's down there strolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right, man. Y'all got excuse how my dining room is looking, man. I'm fucking cleaning shit. I just finished fixing the dog shit up. I still got more to do with his shit. I gotta do the outside. I was outside fucking around with him. And hold on, y'all. Give me a second. This nigga, you sitting out there and hold on, y'all. Jack, go sit down somewhere, man. Go in your dog house. Ain't nobody asking you to sit out there in the wind. I'll be talking to this nigga like he a human being. He understand what I be saying though, but he be tripping, bro. Yeah, he afraid of the wind and shit. Like, go out there and do what you got to do. You just finished eating, man. Go out there, poop, do whatever you got to do. So I can go out there and clean that shit up. I had just put down his little rug and shit, so he won't have like poop in the grass and shit. So I put down like this little rug shit I had on my deck for him at that time, but I bought some more, put it out front, and I still got to do the other side of the outside front, so he can have more places to run around. Think about getting another dog for him, so he can have somebody to play with. But yeah, I was out there fucking with that shit this morning. But yeah, y'all got excuses how my shit looking, man. I'm clearing out shit. Probably get ready to throw some of this shit away. My daughter got new cabinets and TVs and shit I gotta put together because I don't know what the fuck wrong with. She just got that TV. My mother-in-law bought that shit for her, and that bitch don't work all of a sudden. But cheap ass shit. And it wasn't cheap. Man, I ain't gonna say it was cheap, but you know, these motherfucking new TVs be bullshit. But anyway, but yeah, I had a whole bunch of shit to do. So I know I was trying to get a couple shows out today, so I could finish doing shit around the house, man. I went back to work and shit Monday. So listen, I know everybody want to know what I think about the Tank Davis fight. Listen, people, I'll be doing another live show right after this. After I do this bullshit, after I do this thing about Trump supporters. So I will be talking about the Tank shit. I will give y'all my opinion. So stay tuned for that. I'll give y'all my opinion about it. And listen, like I said, I could be a fan of somebody's, but if a motherfucker do wrong, or I'll be honest about it. I just put it that way. I don't got, listen, man, Tank my man. But y'all can get my opinion about it. I'm just gonna let y'all be in suspense of that or know what I really genuinely think. But anyway, let's get into this. Trump supporters, they're just not getting it, people. They're not getting it. They still just not getting it. They don't understand. And DC, and I like to always say this all the time, people. This is why diversity matters, right? This is why you want to have different cultures around you and people with different experiences in life, so you can understand what's really fucked up, right? Or when shit is appropriate and when shit is not appropriate, right? But if it's like black people, if you segregate a whole bunch of fucking black folks and they have no experiences of being around other races of people, black people most likely going to offend some other different races of people. It just is what it is, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bigot. It just means that you just have biases, right? Like you don't have experience with other cultures of people. So, or just say like, if you're segregated and your population is only amongst your own, right? Your perception of other races of different people, right? You only can go off of what you read on the news, what the mainstream media puts in front of you. Now you got social media, so now you can even segregate yourself on social media. Like you could just go straight to just right wing shit, left wing shit, or something that or a person that you only like, and you just say I'm only fucking with this person. So you're closing your mind up to other things that could be possible. That's why I listen to everything, right? Like I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, right? So I can listen to different shit, right? Like I can listen to the left wing shit. I might like some shit on the left wing that I agree with, right? But it's a lot of shit that I don't like, that I think would be full of shit, right? Or I'm uncomfortable with, right? Or with agreeing with them on. And it's the same thing with the right wing. Even though at this point, if you are a right winger to me, you're just plain stupid, or you are opportunist, or you are just heartless. You just don't have any fucking morals. You only give a fuck about yourself. You're just selfish. But anyway, let's listen to these, and I mean this sincerely. The right wing, a lot of these right wing white folks are just plain straight up stupid, and they're bigoted, and they're closed minded, and they only live amongst themselves, so they just damn near ignorant. Because see, when you're not diverse, that means you're just ignorant, because that means you really don't know shit, honestly, because you only focus on what matters to you. You get what I'm saying? So just being honest with that shit. Shout out to my brother LT in the building. What up, LT? Man, that's always, man. We gonna get into that. That nigga always hating on Tank. I guarantee this nigga was so happy that what happened. We'll get into it. I know that nigga was so happy. Shout out to the cheating wife, the cheater wife, the cheating wife. What the hell? Her supporter, other neighbors is MAGA. Well, I currently am trying to get pregnant by a neighbor. MAGA man are real men, unlike her supporters. Well, hey, okay. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, man, do you, man? Hey, do what you got to do. That's the type of shit I be saying. That's what I be saying. Trying to have conversations with people that's supposed to be MAGA or right wing, they just say stupid shit. Shit that you be like, do people actually really genuinely understand what the fuck they be saying, or they just be thinking whatever stupid shit come to their head, they just, I'm gonna say it. But anyway, but let's get into it. Trump supporters. I think this is maybe an hour or some shit like that. But watch how misinformed these people are, and how they genuinely don't get it. They really don't get it yet, but they will. They'll get it soon.
You know somebody smarter
than Elon Musk?
That's right.
You can be smart and immoral. You can be smart and make bad decisions.
Yes. I know plenty of people that's smarter than Elon Musk. You only saying Elon Musk is smarter because he's the richest person in the world. Was supposed to be. That don't make you smarter than everybody else or a lot of people. That means you're smart enough to do good business deals. It's good businessmen out here that you would think that's very intelligent. Have you sat down with like lawyers and shit like that? What the fuck happened here? Hold on, y'all. I told you, motherfuckers are raining and shit. A lot of bullshit going on. Hold on, y'all. All right. Hopefully everything went right. All right, back online. Something happened. All right. But that don't make you the smartest person in the world, because you're the richest person in the world. So what we trying to say? Bill Gates ain't smart? Jeff Bezos and a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Oprah ain't smart? Like, what are you talking about? Elon Musk is a colonizer. He ain't no, I don't know, man. These racist ass white folks, I just don't get it. But anyway, let's move on.
Right about that. There's no doubt about that. It does not give me pause. I'm 100% Team Musk.
Josh Evan Kirkland is one of the people we spoke.
I need y'all to hear what the lady said to answer his question when he asked if Elon Musk is the smartest person. Like listen to what she says and watch how he damn near deflects.
You know somebody smarter?
Than Elon Musk?
That's right.
You can be smart and immoral. You can be smart and make bad decisions.
You are 100% right about that. There's no doubt about that. It does not give me pause.
All right. He was going down a rabbit hole, right? He was going down a rabbit hole of trying to justify Elon Musk doing what he's doing, right? Of saying, do you know anybody smarter? Right? So he was going down another path, but when she answered the question for him and it made sense to him, then he went straight to deflecting. So he got back to, I don't got no problem with what he's doing. Right? But let me say this. I believe Barack Obama is smarter than Elon Musk. I believe Michelle Obama is smarter than Elon Musk. I believe Hillary Clinton is smarter than Elon Musk. Listen, I even believe Tucker Carlson is smarter than Elon Musk. And I don't fuck with Tucker Carlson racist ass. It's a lot of people smarter than Elon Musk. If you're just talking about intelligent wise, yes, they're smarter than him. Yes, it is plenty of people that's smarter than Elon Musk. Plenty of them. The fuck are you talking about? Because he's rich, he's the richest man in the world. That means he's the smartest person in the world. Come on, stop. Stop. Like we used to hold people at a higher, like a real high level of a higher standards and a higher level of intelligence when it came to presidents. But since Trump and even George Bush Jr. was stupid as a motherfucker, he wasn't that damn bright. But Trump is worse. So listen, you can't even say you got the smartest person and can be the president anymore because of Trump. The standards is low. He done fucked the standards up. So no. Listen, people, I know this for a fact. Book-wise, my wife is probably way more smarter than I am. But reality, mixed with some book smarts, I can hang with her. My intelligence is very high. I got a very good high IQ. Listen, but just because, listen, I know a lot of people that's very, very intelligent that is very naive to the world, to how the world works. And that could be dangerous for people like that. That's why a lot of people like that stay in bubbles. They can't socialize. They can't move around life. They don't know when they get in a bad situation or go into a bad neighborhood. They get nervous because they don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't know when they sitting in business meetings. Hey, you can listen and motherfuckers tell you that, yeah, if you sign this right now, hold on, let me get my lawyer. Some motherfuckers sit there, get so excited, can have all the intelligence in the world, see what they see on paper, and there probably be some little shit documents down there. You don't read that shit. They trying to explain to you, trying to get you to do some fuckery shit to sign some shit, and you sit there and you do it because you're so excited because you hit a number. But the whole time, what you need to do, listen to what they're saying. Their proposition, listen to it. They be like, okay, well, let me get back to you. Listen, I've been in plenty of interviews where I was working somewhere else I was working, right? The money was good, right? It wasn't bad. My when I was working for school and shit, right? Like my money was okay, but I just was ready to leave because I didn't like the politics. Right? That's why I even left this last time, right? But before then, I was getting ready to transfer over to like the hospital, right? And I just didn't like the politics shit, right? And then when I got over there, it was a brother too. He was interviewing me, he was running the shit, he was the head of it, and everything sounded good, right? Benefits was okay, everything was good. But I kept saying, how's everybody, how everybody act? That was my issue. Like, I don't mind working with people, but I'd rather work alone, right? Because I don't like, and the reason I'm like that is because I don't like the bullshit people do, right? Like, people play politics, people minding other people's business and shit. Like, chill. Like, unnecessary talking about people and shit. Like, yo, that shit is unnecessary. It's childish to me. But everything was good. I was getting ready to be like, I might take this job, right? Man, one thing that I didn't like was that I had to work weekends. I don't really like working weekends, right? So the second thing was, when I was leaving out, I was seeing the other employees and shit, right? They didn't know why the fuck I was there, but I was watching all the other employees and how they was acting, the interaction with each other, and how the supervisors and shit was talking to the people and shit. I was like, oh, nah, I can't do that. I can't fuck with that. And that was a no-no. So I stopped fucking with it. The average person would have seen that situation. The money was even better, right? The benefits was good. Everything was cool. Right? Winter storm coming. Well, not a winter storm, but a storm is coming. People with my shit start fucking up because they're talking about we're going to have issues. Service issues and shit. Okay, so if shit start fucking up because I can see my tablet right here acting stupid. Going on and offline and shit. But the average person would have seen that shit and would have jumped to the job without even paying attention to the surroundings of what's going on. Then when they got in that situation, they then left a job that is politics. The politics for me, it was bad, but I knew how to work around it. I just got tired of dealing with the shit. So I thought going somewhere else would make it better. But then I watch how the supervisors keep treating the workers and shit. The workers was talking about it and the supervisors back and shit. I was like, man, nah. I don't want that shit. So it doesn't. A lot of times people can be very book smart, but they don't have no reality smarts. They don't know how to watch their surroundings because they don't have life experience. If you live in a bubble all your life and you only live amongst your own, you really don't have no life experience. Even if I grew up in the hood, just growing up in the hood, yeah, you get some life experience, but it ain't a lot of life experience until you move out and be around other people in other neighborhoods, amongst other races and different people. That's why I always tell people, I'd rather be well-rounded of dealing with other people than to just only dealing with my own. I know how to deal with my own people, good or bad, but that's easy for me. Let's move on.
I'm 100% Team Musk.
Josh Evan Kirkland is one of the people we spoke to at a hog show in Nahunta, Georgia. We first came to Brantley County right before the election because it was the most.
And then, let me say this. You know this some white people shit. Some country white people shit. These motherfuckers out here with hogs, pigs and shit. Parading pigs. How big they are. That's all they got in their community. Like that's the most exciting shit to them. That's how you know that this shit is like the country is segregated. Like I don't know why people don't think that, but anyway, let's move on. That's why if you think about red states, they hate Democrat states. They don't like diversity because you get different people. You have to use your brain. You have to open yourselves up to something different. You have to maybe watch your mouth and how you speak to others. But if you live amongst people all day that get you and you can say all types of offensive shit because they saying it, you agree with it, that's easy to do. But, you know, but they sit where they're sitting at amongst themselves and acting like their life is hard. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
Trump County in a swing state in 2020. People had a strong emotional connection to President Trump, and they thought Trump was for them instead of the elites. So we wanted to see what they made of billionaire Elon Musk.
There's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts about Musk, and he's a brilliant man himself. I think a lot of people are scared that the two of them have teamed up.
Last time we were here, Kathy Hendricks sold Trump merch in a corner.
These people, listen, I don't like to disrespect people that's in the South and shit. Listen, man. Y'all listen. I'm gonna explain something to y'all, and people ain't gonna like this shit. And I'm not saying all, but a lot of motherfucking people in the South is so they so uneducated. And it's because of the simple fact they live in a bubble. They're not well informed. You don't like, Trump don't even read. Elon Musk, if you ever listen to him in an interview, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just making up shit. The only smart thing that he knows how to do is to use people. That's it. Him and Trump. That's why they click. This motherfucker right now is fucking Tesla up right now. But the only smart thing he's doing, all them people he find in the federal government, he's still getting federal money. I thought y'all wanted to cut waste. Elon Musk just got $400 million. Did he think about cutting that shit? Some shit for space. Who the fuck is thinking about? Listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all on real talk. Half of these motherfuckers talking about space ain't going to space. Think about it. The government never tells you about all this money they spending to go to space. Ain't nobody saying what the fuck they finding up there. Nothing. Ever since they went to what? To the moon, to Mars, or some shit like that. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. In the last, 100 years? Ain't nobody talking about nothing about space, nigga. They discovered anything. Only thing that we need to worry about was coming from outer space is goddamn damn, I can't think of it right now. The shit. Oh fuck. It'll come to me. But that's the only thing we need to worry about. Ain't nobody talking about nothing about space, nigga. These niggas, this motherfuckers still on Earth, still talking about they see aliens. Listen, let me just explain something to y'all. At this point, with all the technology we got, we'd have discovered the alien by now. Just trying to tell y'all. All of a sudden, we only see aliens in motherfucking Arizona and Mexico. And maybe somewhere down there near in Texas, New Mexico or some shit, which is really Mexico. Texas is really Mexico, so Come on, man. Come on, man.
Of her boutique.
I sold out of everything.
Yeah.
I sold out of all my Trump stuff. I have sold the daddy's home.
Why do people like that, calling Trump daddy?
There is a security in daddy. Mama is the one that runs everything. Mama's the one that does everything, but there is a security in daddy. When daddy wraps his arms around you, you feel like the whole world is just, you're safe and everything's going to be okay.
And that's the way.
Man, can I just say something? So my shit acting up. Can I just say something, people? First of all, for a grown-ass white woman to be sitting out here, or any man out here calling another man that ain't really their daddy. Listen, first of all, I don't even call my dad daddy. I call my dad dad. Ain't nobody out here calling they father daddy, other than a little girl, a woman or something. But listen, it's still weird. The nigga he ain't even related to you. He ain't your stepdaddy. And y'all out here calling Trump daddy. What the fuck? These people are smoking crack. It's something down there in that shit. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. My shit acting up. My internet acting up. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to switch my shit. Give me a second. Let me switch my internet shit. I can see it now. I have to switch my shit. Go to my hotspot. The internet in the house is acting crazy. All right. Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on. My shit. Keep eye on this dog. But yeah, man, that shit just weird to me, y'all. Let's move on.
They mean it?
And that's the way they mean it.
Because, on the internet at least, sometimes it has like a sexual meaning.
Oh, Lord.
So what do you think of the job he's done so far?
Mind you, it is. That's another part of it. That's why I say this weird shit. They're simple-minded. Listen, these people live in a bubble. Some of these people are the most uninformed people. They're not like, they don't move with the times really. They stuck in the past. That's why I told y'all, man, listen, as an OG, listen, people, I don't want to be that old motherfucker that just only, like, I just stick to old shit. Right? Like, I don't want to act like I'm young, but I want to know what the fuck going on. I want to be informed what's going on with the youth. I don't want to be sitting there. Like, I'm the type of person I like to sit in. I can get in any conversation and have a conversation regardless of what age you are or what race you are or how rich or poor you are. I can have a conversation with you. I don't want to feel like I can't have this conversation with this person because I'm just misinformed. Right? Like, I don't want to be like that. Well, I'm just stuck in my old ass ways. I see it all the time with people that's way older than me. I see it all the time. They talk about the same old shit. Like, y'all ain't got nothing new to say? Y'all ain't watching what's going on in the world? Anyway, let's move on.
It's like Christmas morning every single day.
Hendricks introduced us to Candace Taylor, who declared she's running for Congress that very day on Steve Bannon's War Room podcast.
I want to announce with you are loyal to President Trump. God anoints people. He's anointed President Trump. So if Elon Musk wants to cut trillions of dollars out of this budget, and if my family has to tighten our belt and not go on vacation because of it, I'm down with that.
So you welcome.
First of all, ma'am, you're a liar. That for no one, you're a liar. You're a liar. And let me just explain this to stupid people like her. You talking about your family? Is you just talking about your little immediate family with your husband, your kids, or you talking about outside of your family? Because I don't think you can make that decision for everybody that everybody's okay with not taking trips or not wanting their social service. I mean, they social security checks when they get a certain age. Like, I mean, like, this is what I mean by being selfish. They don't even think about other people. Okay, let's move on. She's talking about, in mind you heard what she said. Oh, we gotta cut down on making trips. What about the people that's working these 9-to-5 jobs, that had jobs that these was jobs that fed their family? You don't give a fuck about their family. You talking about a trip. We're talking about house, mortgage, light bills, and shit like that. We ain't talking about no trips here, bitch. This is what I mean about MAGA. They don't get it. There's no humanity there. And listen, and they dead serious. It's not like that you be like, man, they just don't know no better. Listen, it's very possible that it's very hard that they don't know no better. But they're serious about this shit. They genuinely don't care. This bitch talking about a trip. We're talking about people's livelihoods where they ain't getting no paycheck to support their family, to even think about a trip. Anyway, let's move on. This bit unbelievable.
Some personal financial hardship if you think in the long run it will help.
Yeah, I've already experienced it.
Under Biden, with inflation, I mean,
You said you already experienced it. What you already experienced? You ain't experienced shit. What are you talking about? Listen, man, this is how misinformed you are. All that money that supposedly, let's go off your dumbass narrative because you misinformed, that they're going to cut trillions of dollars. Elon Musk going to go there and cut trillions of dollars. Man, you know ain't none of that money coming back to the American people that paid all that shit. Taxpayer money. You know where that money going? To the rich. To Elon Musk. You ain't going to see none of that money in the long run. What are you talking about? This is how misinformed they are. Where you think the money going, ma'am? If they can save all this money, where's the money going? Because Trump and them ain't never tell you where the money going. I heard no plan for what Trump going to do with all this. Like she going off our narrative, these trillions of dollars of cuts they're doing in the federal government. Where this money going? I'll wait. Talking about she already received, she already know what, she already seen what's going on. Man, you are a liar. You are a liar. How you gonna know how it affects when we don't know yet? Fully. Like we know the people that's losing their jobs and shit, but we don't know how this shit gonna affect the American people, the rest of us. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something very clear. Mark my word. By the summer, people gonna maybe living like everything normal. That's because it's tax time. And everybody out here blowing all their money, buying all this goofy shit. Instead of saving their paper. Save your shit. Catch up on your bills. Do a little something like that. May not take trips. Do some local shit, nigga. Go to the aquarium or go to the zoo or something. Cause that shit might be gone. Fucking around with Trump. But everybody, listen, people, you know how I know people spending money? Because I work from Amazon. I'm a driver. People, we had like almost like, I've been out of work for about 3 weeks, you might as well say, right? Listen, I came back, was it Monday? Yeah, I came back Monday. Shit was slow, right? It wasn't that heavy really like that when I was at work. Shit didn't pick up like we was back in peak season. Because motherfuckers got their taxes back. Or people starting to get their taxes. The whole fucking March and April, it's going to be like peak season for us. Because people spending their fucking money. Instead of saving that shit. But like I said, they got everybody confused. Everybody think everything is fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Wait till the summer. Wait till you're gonna see Trump. Everybody gonna be crying. A lot of people gonna be crying. This fucked up. I ain't getting this and I ain't getting that. What happened to that tax money? One of my managers and shit was like, I said this. I looked at shit. I said this. I had a heavy load. I was like, man, it's some bullshit. I come back to this bullshit, right? So. My manager was like, Kenny, or something. She said, Kenny, it's tax time, Kenny. You know how I say, these motherfuckers need to be saving their money. She started laughing and looked at me. Like, you're right, but you know how people are. I said, yeah, they learn. I ain't even getting to the Trump shit, but she understood what I was saying. But anyway, let's move on.
Happy to pay the higher prices, or did you think that was a failing of his presidency?
It was a tremendous failing.
How long are you willing to wait for the economic changes you're hoping to see, for the prices to come down?
Oh, I'm good if President Trump wants to run in 2028.
In 2022, Taylor
So
ran.
that means you didn't get grace to he was our president too, regardless if you voted for him or not. It's like Trump. He the president, but morally, when I say he not my president, it's because morally he's not my president. But he the president. Listen, people, I'm fair to Trump. I at least try to be. Listen, I did a lot of research of what Trump is doing. Listen, Trump supporters, regular folks like us, and regular Trump supporters, we're not going to understand how this shit going to affect us, and this shit going to affect us early. The banks, people think when the banks and the businesses start fucking up and shit like that, that's when shit is bad. No. When shit is affecting, when shit is bad is when you start to see homeless, the population of homeless go up, or crime goes up, or what's the other thing? Or people losing their houses and shit. Right? When that happens, that's when shit is bad. When the businesses and shit are losing money and shit like that, that really don't have that's just an effect of what was happening to us. It's not them. They're only getting affected because of us, because we're not spending money. We're not making money to spend money. So, no, we get affected first. Not the businesses. They the last to get hit. Because when we don't make money, that means we don't spend money. So that means they don't make money. But you can't tell these stupid Trump supporters nothing. But anyway, let's move on.
Republican primary for governor with a Jesus Guns Baby slogan and lost. But why run for Congress if some billionaire can just undo whatever budget you passed, whatever laws you passed?
Oh, he's not undoing everything. He's dealing with stuff that's frivolous.
Most people we spoke to were enthusiastic about Musk. We did meet 3 people who had some concerns about the firing of federal workers, but the only one who wanted to say so.
Listen, she said he's not stopping everything. He's stopping the frivolous stuff. Listen, ma'am, you're not even qualified to even be speaking. You don't know what that shit even means or what you're saying. You don't even know what he's cutting and how him cutting shit affects shit. You don't know that. See, that's the problem. They don't see it as a big deal because they don't understand what's the effect of him cutting all this shit in the federal. Listen, people, listen, the first thing, if I was cutting some shit in the federal government, right, was the Pentagon, the military, defense contractors. I'm cutting all that shit. I ain't saying cutting all, but I'm cutting some of that shit. That's where a lot of the money goes. But you got these misinformed Trump supporters. They don't even know that. You know where a lot of more big spending come from? Prisons. Listen, the only people who make money off of prisons is the people that invest in prisons. That's why they got private prisons now. But we're still paying money. They're still using taxpayer money. We spend a lot of imprisoning people. That's why they listen. If you ever notice, I'm not saying we don't supposed to have some type of law and order type of shit. But listen, a lot of the shit they be locking, like, all right, prime example. Listen, people, instead of giving tickets, they will arrest somebody for jaywalking. Listen, instead of trespassing, right? It depends what the trespassing is. If they, you ready to do some, they get ready to do some criminals, you got enough evidence of it. Yeah, I see that. But a lot of shit, people trespassing or some shit like, they will lock people up for trespassing. Just give them a fucking ticket. Listen, we spend a lot of money on shit that you can solve some of these problems. Right? But the shit that they're trying to cut, I don't know how that solves anything. Like we're more unsafe. Like, and listen, deregulation. They are regulating things, right? Rich business people don't like that shit because it makes them have to spend money and to be accountable for shit if people get sick or not, because they like to take shortcuts. So of course they want to deregulate shit, but it's there for us a lot of the times, right? Because everything ain't good, but a lot of the times it's because they keep us safe. People, name a time in the last 16 years that we have had multiple, and I mean multiple, plane crashes. This motherfucker had 2 plane crashes, or maybe even, I think it's 3 at this point. Yeah, it's 3. plane crashes in a month. I ain't never seen no shit like that. All right, the first shit, okay, cool. But then he fucked that up. Then you had to blame him because this motherfucker talk about it's because of DEI hires. Okay, bro. All right, cool. Then right after that happened, the Pennsylvania shit happened. Philadelphia thing. That's DEI too. Then the shit that happened in Canada. But the plane flipped over. Come on, bro. Come on, man. No, it's just you, Trump, and your administration by cutting shit, by deregulating shit. You listen, you don't think it's companies out here that business people that don't give, like rich business people that don't give a fuck about taking shortcuts to make you unsafe just to make money? That's why you have regulations. Like, yo, okay, bro. Like I said, hey, ain't no time soon I'm taking no motherfucking, I'm not flying. I don't even like to fly anyway. People, they used to say it's more safer to fly than drive. I don't know about that. Not with this idiot in office. I keep asking Trump supporters. I don't know how y'all don't think Trump is a part of the elite. But I think y'all ignore that part because y'all are racist and bigots and homophobes and sexists and just plain at the end of the day stupid. So you just ignored that this man is the elite. He got one of the richest people in the world that he's firing people from their jobs, but he from federal government, from taxpayer money, they say, right? But this motherfucker just got $400 million at the same time he's firing federal workers. And listen, all of the people that he fired, they only saved what? $1 billion or something? Maybe? Okay. And then the bad part, he talking about they transparent. They not even telling us the real numbers. Okay, let's move on, man.
On camera was Corbett Wilson, one of the rare Trump skeptics we found last time we visited.
Prices of groceries, egg prices haven't gone down since.
Now, listen, people, I don't wish death on nobody. I don't wish death on nobody. I hope these people live as long as they're supposed to live. Because nobody knows when God tells you it's time to come. Okay? Listen, people, these people get ready to talk about some shit, and these people look like they about to kick the bucket. And then I know there's going to be people out there, well, can they care about the kids, their grandkids? No, they don't. Well, listen, let me explain something to you. When you get to these type of people age, when you get old like this, man, you don't give a fuck about that. Listen, you might love your kids, you may love your grandkids, but nigga, when you old like this, like these people are, like my grandmother, I know my grandmother genuinely loves us, right? She don't give a fuck about us like that. She did her part, nigga. And listen, I can't even be mad at her. Nigga, she did her part. My grandmother raised 3 generations of her family. Probably 4 if you count her sisters and shit like that. And her brothers. Because my grandmother's the oldest. And she raised her brothers and sisters, really. Because, you know, she lived back in segregation times. Listen. Hey, man. When you, listen, my grandmother, it's okay. She don't give a fuck about shit. Like, I'm seriously. My grandma, 80-something years old, nigga. I'm okay. She don't give a fuck about shit. She, listen, nigga, she on her last leg. Probably on her last foot. Her last couple of toes. Whatever, I want to look at it. Ain't wishing death on my grandma. I don't want her to pass away. But I'm just saying, nigga, I don't give a fuck. She don't care about shit. Like, yo, you get old like that, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Listen, I hope and pray I live as long as my grandmother. Listen, I get old like that, nigga, I ain't gonna, listen, if I make it to 70 years old, I ain't gonna give a fuck about nothing. You can kiss my ass. Nigga, listen, I'll probably most likely be that motherfucker that hopefully by then I can travel a little bit more when I want to here and there and go see my kids or my kid or my grandkids and shit, my niece, nephew, godkids and shit. Like nigga. See, when I get old like that, I know I'm gonna be the motherfucker that's doing, I'll probably be the motherfucker that's doing like the family reunions. I'll probably be that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just to get family all together, regardless, right? If you like motherfuckers or not. I'll probably be that motherfucker. 'Cause at that point, I ain't got no beef with nobody, and I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At that point in your life, you don't give a fuck. Nigga, you wake up in pain. Knees hurting, arms hurting, back hurt. Fuck out of here, man. That's what I said. These people, listen. Okay, let's move on, y'all.
Trump took office.
Give him a little bit of time. Will you come back in a year or 2 years? Let's look at the halfway point because we all know everything.
Sir, we may not make it a year. The way Trump is fucking up, we may not make it a year. And let me just say something to y'all. Did they give Biden his grace? No, they did not. They wanted this motherfucker to change the country, and soon he got in there. Now there's somebody they like. Come on, give him a chance. Let it last. Come back in a year. Bullshit, sir. You keep that same energy you have for Biden for Trump. This motherfucker lied to y'all. He said soon he get in office, he's going to lower food prices. Soon he get in there. Hey, people, ain't you still paying high for gas and food? Your electricity going up? Your rent still what it is, ain't it? Huh? I thought he was going to change it, so he got in there. Now they want to, I'm sorry. Now they tell us, no, hey, let's wait. Let's give him some time. Let's give Trump some time. But soon Biden got in there in the middle of a goddamn pandemic. These bitches were talking about their rights and their rights was getting taken away. Biden ain't fixed nothing. But my understanding, I think the country was back running in about a couple of months. You motherfuckers back out there spreading that virus and doing all this nasty shit. Back traveling, doing everything in a couple of months. When Biden was in office, country got back to going. Biden passed some things to help fix the economy. That wasn't enough for you. But now Trump fucking up. This motherfucker fucked up in a month, man. At least when Biden got in there, the stock was already fucked up. Stock market was already fucked up. He helped build it back up, fixing the economy. Trump got in the motherfucker and fucked the economy up in a month. How you fuck stock prices up in a month? Okay.
It takes time.
Well, he promised it on the first day.
He promises to
And
take
anybody
steps.
that believed that's crazy.
He also said that it would probably be a little more painful to start with, but it would get better. We got to get him.
First of all, how's shit going? Listen, shit was so bad. See, this don't make sense. Shit was bad when Biden was in there, right? But Trump sold you. No, he. First of all, you're lying. Not he recently said that. But when Trump was running, he said soon he gets in office, he was gonna fix all y'all problems. Now Trump comes out now later and say, oh, now, you know, basically saying it's going to take some time. People will get hurt for him to fix some shit. Okay. Like I told y'all, this is the reason why I call Trump supporters stupid. They're stupid people. We amongst the stupid. They even try to, they lie to themselves. It's one thing that Trump lies to them. It's another thing when they lie to themselves. It's no way impossible that these people voted for this dude because this dude said when he get in office, Biden was so bad. When he get in office, he gonna do this, and this, and get all this shit fixed. And then he gets in the motherfucker. Because he said soon he gets in. On day one. All that shit that they was bitching and complaining about was gonna get fixed. Okay, none of it got fixed. He said, remember he said, the Putin and the president from Ukraine, he gonna fix all that soon he get in there. He gonna stop that soon he get in there. What's going on? Is they still at war? Yeah, they are. Come on, man. Come on, man. This dude is a performer. And I hear people from TYT, yeah, he's talking about Democrats should take something from Trump to be a performer. I don't want my fucking, my elected officials or presidents to be performing. Because that's all they've been doing. They ain't been getting shit done. But now we okay with them performing. So you know what that lets me know? That voters, people that so-called supposed to pay attention to politics, are only good with if their elected official know how to perform. Not about an issue, not about real life. You only give a fuck about the performance. And if you do care about that, then that's why you're stupid. That's why you're still bitching and complaining about shit, because you don't understand shit. That's why you're still mad at shit that you shouldn't even be mad at, because you don't understand shit, because you only like the performance. Think about how stupid this is, right? Trump supporters really genuinely think that Trump really genuinely cares about their livelihood. Trump only, at this point, Trump got your vote. He don't give a fuck about you. He's proving it every day. This nigga did a State of the Union, just blatantly lied. The whole State of the Union, he lied. Did a performance act. That's all he did. Listen, I don't even know why Trump even performed at this point for y'all stupid motherfuckers. He already got you. He got you, stupid motherfucker. He got you. Trump just come out. I don't give a fuck about them Trump supporters. I don't give a fuck about no MAGA. Nigga, I got mine. I'm the president, nigga. They still stupid. We're amongst the stupid. I keep trying to tell y'all. Nobody want to listen to me, but it's okay. Motherfuckers gonna fuck around and find out.
Matt, you talking about contractors. Elon's a contractor too. Who looks into him?
There needs to be somebody.
Nobody questions his bills.
Do you trust Elon Musk? He's a
Absolutely.
government contractor. He's got business interests, whether in defense, internet, that kind of thing. He's also admitted to drug use. He smoked pot on the Joe Rogan show. Do you trust him as like a stable, rational, and reasonable person to be doing this job?
Yes.
Hey, he's a Republican. You ain't gonna talk him out of that.
There's
No,
potheads all over this country.
I told you they stupid as shit. They stupid. They stupid. These motherfuckers, these are the same people that will sit here and ridicule a black man for being high. When he get beat by the police. He had fentanyl in the system. He should have been acting right. This motherfucker is wiping out parts of government. But he a crackhead. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Trump and Elon Musk are crackhead. Them motherfuckers get high. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. They don't just smoke. He don't just smoke weed, nigga. He do crack cocaine. That's what they do. Motherfuckers on all types of shit. You know Trump get high. Talking about he don't drink. Okay, well, Trump get high. Take enough of them prescription drugs and see what happens. You get high. Listen, matter of fact, take some motherfucking Tylenol PMs and see how high you can get. Shit, listen, people. A lot of the prescription drugs that you get. Y'all want to talk about fentanyl? We all probably on fentanyl. We probably all on that shit. If you do research on a lot of these prescription drugs, it got fentanyl in it. Painkillers, all that shit got fentanyl in it. What the fuck are y'all talking about? We all on the shit. You know what it is? Let me put y'all on game. Right? I used to be a dope dealer. Okay? All you're doing is cutting it. Cutting the drugs. You're cutting. That's it. You cut the drugs. Cut it. Yeah, you ever had pure dope as a drug dealer? I have had pure dope before. Excuse me, had to cut that shit. Can't give people pure dope like that. You kill people. Because now people talking about fentanyl is killing people. Nigga, you get some pure dope, it ain't nothing but fentanyl. It's the same shit. If you don't cut dope or crack cocaine or Ready Rock, whatever how you want to call it, where you're from, you don't cut that shit, Man, that shit purr like that, you can kill people. Fuck wrong with y'all? We all listen. They may listen. If you read a lot of these pain pills that they give you, right? You go to the hospital, they give you pain pills. Listen, it's fentanyl in it. Let's need to let y'all know that. You want to get mad at other motherfuckers popping pills and perps, nigga? You taking fentanyl too? They just cut it. And if you take enough of that shit, you'll overdose too. Prescription. Anyway, that's just a life experience I had because I used to sell that shit. Used to sell dope. So, not bragging about it, not no shit like that, but I'm just telling you. I used to cut dope. Per dope. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Anyway, let's move on. But they don't got no problem with this motherfucker on drugs. But they mad at George Floyd for acting irrational with the police. Shit, half of the goddamn police is on steroids. They taking something? Okay, let's move on.
Sitting here trying to bash one man for what, 99% of this country, Republican or Democrat. Court, this whole goddamn town smokes pot. You're part of the Democrat Party in my book.
The conversation.
First of all, sir, you against pot, but now you not. Now as a Republican, he smokes pot. It's okay. You don't want to legalize pot, but it's okay for somebody that you like to smoke pot. What we doing here? What we doing here? Why are we talking to Trump supporters? Why is they even interviewing these stupid ass people? They stupid and they hypocrites. They acting like, and then the crazy shit about it, he acting like, then all of them smoke pots. How you know? Mind you, they don't have a problem with Elon Musk smoking pot, but they don't want pot. They don't want people to smoke pot that's regular people. But the rich, crooked scam artist, Elon Musk, it's okay he smoked the pot. Because this pothead is doing something for us that we like. We like that he's racist and bigoted and homophobe and sexist. We love it. Smoke all the pot you want. Oh, but you motherfuckers, you can't smoke pot. What? Okay. All right.
Evolved quickly. We had not anticipated the emotional connection that he already felt with Musk.
This
He
is
did it
over
on
with.
TV.
He sat on TV and smoked pot.
Yes,
Well, I haven't.
Now look, now they mad. Because, see, he just admitted that he's okay with him smoking pot because he believes everybody else is smoking pot. That's the part of Congress or whatever. And then when she pushed back and said, y'all the same motherfuckers that's kind of against pot smoking. You don't want people smoking this shit. You want it to be illegal. Oh, this conversation is over. You're talking about he smoked pot. First of all, sir, we ain't got to say he's smoking pot. We seen him smoking pot. We seen him smoking that good on Joe Rogan. But you have he mad because he's contradicting himself. He's a hypocrite because he always get mad. He's one of them voters. No, pot still should be illegal. But he got no problem with Elon Musk smoking. Because it'll contradict him what his beliefs is. Well, so-called beliefs, he don't believe in shit. Now, he won't get up. This conversation is over. I bet it is. You cracker-ass cracker. You racist piece of shit. You fucking hypocrite. We ain't gotta make up some shit of saying Elon Musk smoked pot. He admitted it, and we seen him smoke. I told you they live in this. Never mind. Trump supporters. I'm going to say it once again, and I'm going to continue to say it. You stupid. You're a bunch of idiots. And you frauds. You don't believe in shit. You're a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah, I'm saying it don't matter. But that makes him unqualified to do a
Well,
job.
I'm just saying, does it?
Yeah, I mean,
Does the
she's
question
coming in here with
Yes. It makes him unqualified from your standards. Your wannabes supposed standards of people smoking pot. Because he's one of those people that think people that smoke pot is stupid. So, okay, why is it okay for Elon Musk to smoke pot and be in the federal government firing people that knows them jobs better than he does? He's not even qualified to fire them. Think about it. This motherfucker fired the people that was securing the nukes. Nigga, they went to school for this shit. They done spent decades of doing this shit. This ain't nobody new. These people have been doing this shit for years. Decades. And this motherfucker come in, his high, pot-smoking, crackhead ass, fires the people, and then after he fires them, he said, oh, damn, we fucked up. Because we don't have, the stupid people I brung in don't know how to work the nuke program. And what they do? Want to hire them back. You know what I'd have did if I was them people that work at that part of the government? I wouldn't have came back. I'd have told them motherfuckers, get the Trump supporters that don't have no clue of how none of that shit works. Listen, people, let me explain something to you. I'll be very, very honest. I don't know how that shit works. I'll have to research, and even if I researched it, I still wouldn't know how to run that. I still wouldn't know how to work because I did some research and I know how it's supposed to work. But if I get in there to try to do that job, nigga, I gotta go through some training. I gotta go through some schooling. I gotta do some shit. Just because you can research some shit and look it up, that don't mean you know how to do a job. Shit still need to be hands-on. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers like, yo, what we talking about? Trump supporters, y'all stupid. And I'm going to say it over and over and over again. You're stupid. This motherfucker gonna fire the people that actually know how to control the nukes and work the nukes. He fires them. And then, oops, we fucked up. But, what the dude in the beginning say when I first did this? Who you know is smarter? He ain't that goddamn smart. Y'all know what the fuck? if you got people that's in control of the news that don't know how to work the news, and they go in there and they press a button and they do some shit, or they give out information about how our nukes work to other government, our secrets of it, the codes of it. You know how dangerous that shit is? Oh, but I'm sorry. Oh, but the Trump people and Elon Musk, they can all come out and say, oops, we messed up. But they incompetent. Elon Musk is who's smarter. He's very smart. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's move on.
In an argument, she ain't talking facts.
Does it raise any questions about
I can prove you a Democrat by the level of ignorance that you portray.
Let's just show it.
Donald Trump, Elon Musk, please drain the swamp. While you there, get the job done. Please.
Let me say this to this goofy, fat, out of shape piece of shit. Your fat ass won't be around long enough. You keep eating the way you eating to even know. First, how you gonna drain the swamp when he's a part of the swamp? Let me ask y'all a real question. What rich person you know that gets into politics that actually, genuinely fix some shit? To fix the really genuinely fix. Listen, I love Obama. Obama, he ain't come in rich, but when that nigga got some money, he changed, didn't he? You know, he started understanding them rich folks, them donors, that money he need to survive, because to be the president, you see he changed. Listen, you say whatever you want to say about Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is, if you want to consider him rich, he rich. But he ain't Obama rich. He ain't Biden rich. Shit, he ain't Nancy Pelosi rich. Nancy Pelosi worth a couple of $100 million. Fuck are we talking about here? Fuck are y'all talking about? Listen. Ain't a politician came in that motherfucker and changed nothing, nigga. Listen, our country, and I keep saying this for stupid people, and just people ain't stupid, but people that don't know, is not aware of how the government works. Let me explain this shit to y'all very, very clearly. Listen, our country, this is what capitalism is. Capitalism can be a good thing. But when you have greedy motherfuckers that's already rich, like, yo, Elon Musk don't have to work another day in his life. He don't have to make no more money a day in his life. A day in his life. So at this point in his life, or what he's doing, it's just selfish. Nigga, listen, think about it. Bill Gates. Bill Gates can run for president. Nigga got enough money to do it. Shit, he could have asked Biden, let me be a part of the... You get what I mean? Yo, when you gotta... Listen, this is where it comes to being selfish. That's why all money ain't good money. Listen, and money can fuck you up and change you. Elon Musk supposed to be the richest person in the world. What the fuck is he doing? And people try, he cares about the people. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. He does not care about the people. He cares about himself. Y'all need to stop. Listen, people, I put it this way. If I say I hit the lottery and I got about, just say $5 to $10 million, I'm set for life. And I don't need nothing else. I don't need shit else. Listen, people, listen. I'm going to take care of my family. I'm setting shit up. I'm do business with all my family. Like, business deal, nigga. I'm not just going to get them money, but the motherfuckers I do got to help out, I take care of. But, you know what I mean? My elders and shit, right? But all my cousins and shit like that, nigga, we'll do businesses and shit. Friends of mine, we going to do businesses. We going to do business together. But I'm set. Nigga, first of all, out of the gate, I'm taking half of that fucking money, and that shit is basically going to my daughter. Out of the gate. Out of the gate, that shit going to my daughter. That's going to her trust fund that I already have for her. That's going for her. I ain't even gonna fuck with that. That's already there. Okay? The other half, nigga, is maybe some little shit I may want to do, make whatever, house, whatever. And then I start hollering at family members, taking care of certain family members and shit. That's elderly and shit that, you know, take care of them. They'll be third on the list. And then after that, nigga, then I holler at cousins and friends and shit like that. And then we do business together. We open businesses up and shit. Like, we do some shit like that, black owned shit. Like, yo, you that rich, it is no reason why Elon Musk is out here doing what he's doing. It's no apparent reason for him to be doing. People talking about, oh, he care about. No, he does not. No, he does not. If I'm the richest person, if I'm one of the richest people in the world, it is no reason that I'm even getting into politics unless I'm trying to help people. Shit, I'm probably trying to help the government. Shit, I'll probably be going, if I'm that rich, I'm going around in states to help them build shit, to fix the economy. If I'm that rich, come on, man. People crazy. Let's get this one clip right here, people. Matter of fact, let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. To a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, people. All right, people, back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there scrolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right, y'all. Now, this is in Wisconsin. Shit is crazy. Let's go ahead and get into it, people. Because I know everybody, y'all waiting on me to do tank shit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the next live stream. I got y'all, man. Let's get this out of the way.
Of President Trump shaking up and paring down the federal workforce, something that surprised even his closest supporters. We went back to a battleground state Mr. Trump narrowly won to find out how people who voted for him feel about these mass firings. Mark Strassman has tonight's Eye on America from Wisconsin.
At Frank's Diner in Kenosha, the t-shirts say it all. Order what you want, eat what you get.
I got a table 10.
We wanted a conversation with supporters of President Trump.
Do you support the downsizing?
Absolutely. About the White House drive to shrink American government. We got what we ordered.
They're spending all our money, and there's too many people in there.
And when they talk about waste and fraud and abuse.
Listen, you talking about some very misinformed old ass people. What waste and fraud? They can't even name the shit. I guarantee you a lot of these people that can't even tell you what a lot of these people do, these federal workers that they didn't fire, they can't even tell you what they was doing. But anyway, let's move on.
You believe that's going on?
Oh, hell yes.
Why Kenosha, Wisconsin? It's a purple city in a purple state. Donald Trump won Battleground, Wisconsin last November, but just barely, by a single point.
He won Kenosha County by 6 points.
The war has cost us billions of dollars.
In the back of Frank's, we found this reunion of former factory workers.
So, first of all, you say the war. I guess he's talking about the Russia and Ukraine war. First of all, sir, we supposed to spend money on our allies, but we can't run around and continue to keep saying that we are the best country in the world, the strongest country. We got the best military in the world. We can't go around and say that then. We have to help our allies. We have to do some things. We have to stop. We got to be the forefront. That's the whole point of, listen, let me explain something to you. That's the whole reason we spend more money or we give more money away, or not give money away, but we give money to our allies and shit like that. It's a reason for that. It's a reason because we the ones that run around here and pretend America is the greatest country in the world. America has the biggest and the best military in the world. It's a reason that we do that. We are the ones that say we the forefront of democracy. It's a reason for that. So we're going to put up the most money. We're the ones that's going to be the forefront. We just say we the best country in the world. We're going to be in the forefront than any of our allies or anybody in the world. So to Trump supporters, stop saying that we're the greatest country in the world. Stop saying we got the best military in the world. Stop saying we the best, we this and we that, if we don't want to put the money up. You in there with a con artist that'll rather stiff our allies, stiff the world, and still try to pretend that we something that we're not. And that's what Trump does to y'all. You just a bunch of dumb idiots. Half of these fucking people, you know the crazy shit about it? Half of these people don't even know how the government works. They don't even know how foreign policy works. They don't know. They don't pay attention. They don't even see what they see on the news. Even if you see some shit on the news, people, or social media, however you see it, you still need to go Google and fact check that shit. That's what I do. I don't just believe some shit I see on the news or see some shit on the internet. I go fact check it. But these dumb motherfuckers, they see something on Fox News. Oh, that makes sense to me. It's a lot of shit makes sense to me. Then I come to find out it's all bullshit. Bunch of dumbass motherfuckers. Let's move on.
And some of you guys voted for Trump. All but one.
Among them, Eric Davidson, who believes many government agencies and workers accomplish little.
Are you doing your job or are you just making paper airplanes?
And you think there are a number of government employees who are flying paper airplanes?
Yeah, I'm just going to come in and put my time in and get my pension. And
How you know? How you know, stupid person? Did you work for the government? Do you know these people? Do you know how the government works? Do you know what they was doing in the government? See, we got a bunch of, listen, let me just say this. People get upset at me for saying this, but it's actually factual. We got a bunch of people in this country when it comes to social media, and not even the mainstream media. You're sitting around talking to people that live in a bubble that is very uneducated, that don't know shit. And everybody think they get on the internet and they can just say shit, leave shit in comments, or get on national TV and just say my feelings, my opinion, like it matters. How you gonna tell somebody that's working in the government you don't have that life experience, you never worked there, you don't know what they do, you can't even do what they do, but you want to tell them they're doing a waste. They're creating paper airplanes, just flying them every day. All right. Like I said, and I'm going to continue to keep saying it, we're amongst the stupid. We're amongst the fucking stupid. People, listen, I do not like that people think that they can just tell somebody about their occupation. And they haven't done it. They don't even know how it really works. But they can tell you how to do a job. See, people, and I'm not trying to downgrade people that work at fast food restaurants. Behind, in front of the counter, it look easy. We look like we can go back there. We can flip some burgers, nigga. We be home flipping burgers, nigga. Shit, I'm grilling, nigga. I can go in a fast food restaurant. Yeah, okay. Go try to do one of those jobs. Stand on your feet all day. It ain't just a mental thing. It's physically too. Go try to do that shit. You'll hate that fucking job. And then you look, and then you get your paycheck, you look, my feet been hurting this whole goddamn 2 weeks, and I get this? This shit ain't worth it? Come on, man. These old pieces of shit. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. I can't stand people like that. I listen, I despise people that does that shit. Especially you some old motherfucker. I used to do it. Well, yeah, you used to do it. You can't do it now, you old piece of shit. You can't even stand on your feet for an hour. Fuck is you talking about? I used to do it. Yeah, you used to do nothing. You used to do it, but you can't do it now. So shut the fuck up. Let's move on, man.
Bruce Wilson is the only one at the table who didn't vote for Trump.
When you hear this conversation, do you agree with them, these guys?
In some respects, I do.
So the idea of shrinking government, do you support that?
Clearly, if there's waste, there should be some
Oh, yeah.
What hits home for the people we met in Kenosha, Trump's repeated message.
Fraud, waste, abuse, fraud, waste, abuse.
Fraud, waste, abuse, fraud, waste, abuse. Just hearing that over and over again seems to have resonated.
Yes, and that repetition is very persuasive.
Yeah, because they stupid. Because they stupid. Because they stupid. They don't know nothing about fraud and waste. These are the same goddamn people. Think about this, y'all. These are the same people. Same people. Right? That will sit out here and pretend that they know about fraud. The government is being a fraud. It's fraud shit going on in the government. Listen, they ain't totally wrong, but they can't recognize it. You know why they can't recognize it? Because the motherfucker that they worship is a fraud. The motherfucker got sued for doing fraud shit and lost because he committed fraud. This motherfucker had people work for him. Businesses work for him to fix his businesses up. He didn't pay him. A fraud. The motherfucker had a Ponzi scheme with his school. Come to find out, fraud. But these are the same people who want to sit and talk about it's fraud going on in the government. You couldn't recognize fraud if it hit you in the fucking face. You dumbass Trump supporters. You are stupid. You don't even know what the fraud is in your face. The fraud is who you voted for. They don't research. They ain't researched Trump. And even if they did, and they found out the facts, they said, "Oh, they made it up. They made it up. They was just out to get Trump." So they was out to get Trump back in the day when he was committing fraud before he ran for president. The man went bankrupt 8 times. How the fuck? How many people you know? I don't listen. A lot of these big billionaires or millionaires, how many times you got to go bankrupt? Talking about that's smart. That ain't smart. That lowers your credit. Being bankrupt. When was it a positive thing for motherfuckers to go bankrupt? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. Think about this. This is common sense. Think about this. You have a whole lot of going on. My dad did this shit. He went bankrupt. My dad, at one point in time, my dad was making some paper. Motherfucker had Michael Jordan sports cars. It was only like, at that time, it was probably about 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers in the country. Okay? He had one of them. Range Rovers. He had a lot of shit, right? And they had a nice house and shit. They lived in a nice neighborhood with him and his wife at the time, right? And my youngest sister moms, right? Listen, by the time that shit ended, my people, my dad went bankrupt. My dad's credit ain't been the same since. I'm sorry, no. He got his credit back up a little better. It took him a decade to get his credit back up. A decade. And it's okay. It's all right. It ain't even okay. It's all right. Fuck are you talking about? Trump went bankrupt 8 times and everybody acting like, hey, that's what good businessmen do. Get the fuck out. No, nigga, no. No, that's not how that's not good business. It lowers your credit. It lowers your credibility. Oh, can we count on you to pay this? Let's move on, man. These people stupid. Trump supporters are stupid.
Western University. Professor Eric Nisbet studies public opinion and strategic messaging.
You know, a lot of people judge the veracity of information by how often they hear it. It's not proof, it's allegations, but that's enough for people.
In a recent Reuters Ipsos national poll, 42% of Americans support Trump's push to downsize government. Still, 53% oppose it, including Democrat Steve Farrow.
Are you worried that services could be cut back?
I'm really worried about that more than anything, yes.
And which services are you most worried about being cut back?
First of all, let's stop it right there. As a Democrat, you worried about it. It's going to happen. Fuck you worried about. Oh, it's going to happen. But he's a white Democrat living amongst these mega stupid motherfuckers. They all around each other. See, that's why I'm not a Democrat. Because I understand white liberals too. They live in the bubble as well. They live amongst these racist pieces of shit. These uneducated, stupid sons of bitches, they're around them. Listen, you're afraid. No, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. They are going to cut Medicaid, Obamacare, Social Security. Hey, so-called welfare, they cutting that shit. That shit might be gone. That shit might be gone by the summer. Ain't no more food stamps. Fuck are you talking about? Nigga, listen, this is how I know how cool you can be. They want to cut education. A lot of the shit, the federal education system, a lot of that shit helps disable and people like my daughter that has a disability. That cuts their shit. People like Kenny, oh, you doing good or whatever. Nigga, that still helps me. I ain't got to spend crazy money. But if I got to do it, I do it. That means I had to cut down on my shit. But I'm going to do it. I dip in my savings and shit like that. I do it. For my daughter, hell yeah. But I pay taxes for that. For the government to help me out when I need the help. So I won't drain all my shit. So I can't save nothing. I pay taxes every motherfucking day. Fuck are you talking about? You cutting my shit? Okay, cool. Listen, I don't know a lot of people that understand this shit. When you have a child or somebody that you taking care of that has a disability, that shit costs money, bro. Me and my wife, we spend a lot of money outside of the federal shit. We spend a lot of money to make sure my daughter get the right proper education, get the skills and shit that she need to adapt to society. That shit costs a lot of money. Listen, it's family members and shit be like, oh, you don't come around, you don't be doing nothing or whatever. You at home, you don't go do nothing. Nigga, you don't fuck with it. Nigga, it's the reason why I don't do that. I don't go around, I don't spend money, I don't go around and do other shit, go out and all that shit because of my daughter. That shit costs money. Regardless of what the federal government gives, nigga, I still gotta spend money. Do y'all understand how this shit gonna affect everybody? You don't give a fuck about nobody else, you don't give a fuck about yourselves. Let's cut all this shit. Yeah, that need to be cut. That cut. Okay, cool. What about the people that's disabled? What about the people that got the veterans. They serve the fucking country. They come back fucked up. You just gonna cut them off? You have to listen. The shit they better take care of them now. And you gonna cut that? Shit. Hey, we ain't gonna get to the poor. But you know what? I guarantee they'll find enough money to lock the poor up, put them in jail. Because that's what they're talking about now. If you're poor out on the street, living somebody, trust me, lock them up. They got enough money for that, though. We're amongst the stupid and the heartless. Where's everybody's humanity at? Why is this shit with Trump and these Republicans and these Trump supporters and these MAGA people acting like this shit makes sense? It doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't. It makes you a bad human being. How the fuck are we the greatest country in the world when we got poor people that live on the street? But we somehow better than a third world country. It shouldn't be no poor person in this country if we's the greatest. You can't say great. Fuck are you talking about? Great mean you're flawless. You're the greatest thing that ever walked, that ever came to earth. Like, you the greatest. We ain't the greatest.
And which services are you most worried about being cut back?
Mail, for one, Social Security services, Medicare, Medicaid, all of them.
But in this converted railroad car, many of the customers we met simply feel the president is on the right track.
He's getting rid of a lot of corruption.
Have you seen any proof of corruption?
Well, not me myself, but I can see it.
All right, you can't see it. The dude asked him, can you see any corruption? No, not me myself. What are we doing? Why are we here? Why are we here, man? Why are we here? Why are we, listen, and this is the real reason. People like, oh, Ken, you don't like to talk to Trump supporters. You got a problem with TYT talking to Trump supporters. This is the reason why. Oh, I didn't, no, not me myself, but you got an opinion about what? You don't even have the information. You know nothing. But somehow TYT want to sit down with Dr. Phil and Republicans and MAGA. For what? They stupid. Tomo, maybe we can reach across. Listen, this is the same shit that TYT was saying Democrats shouldn't do. Reach across the aisle. Now saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we can reach across the aisle on things that we agree on. What? Listen, it ain't nothing that you are MAGA and you voted for Trump that we gonna ever agree on. Not nothing. You lost that privilege. You lost that humanity. You lost that. I think you gave a fuck about the country. Or I can't say, oh, all MAGA ain't fucked up and ain't racist and bigoted. No, I'm not doing that. You do not put this dude back in office when you know you see the flaws. Listen, let me explain something to you. Let's just say you don't think Trump is racist. Fine. I don't believe you, but whatever. Let's go off your narrative. When you surround yourself with racist people, what are we talking about? Why I gotta see from your point of view? Listen, people, let me explain something to you. I don't hang around drug dealers. I don't hang around street niggas. Right? if you are active and you in the streets like that, I don't hang around you. Because number one, I don't condone it. Or what you do in the streets. And then number two, if I'm speaking about peace and love and trying to change some shit that's going on in the community, why would I be okay with niggas out here shooting and killing each other? I don't give a fuck what their reason is. I don't care. Because let me tell you why I don't. Because of the simple fact, when I was out there doing everything that I was doing, and it was OGs that didn't fuck with me because I was out there, they were just trying to help me, but they didn't condone, they didn't hang around me. They made it very clear. You can't hang around me. Listen, I will help some niggas that come out the streets, but you can't. If I help you to come out the streets, right? You can't go back to the streets and start doing the same shit. And if I find out that you're doing that, I'll cut your ass off. That's how that goes. You can't say you give me like, yo, you can't be like telling me you're trying to do the right thing, but you're still in the streets. No, nigga, that don't work like that. And that goes with Trump supporters. You can't pick and choose. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. But, you know, on this other hand, I like that. It ain't shit that a street nigga can do that I approve of. Nothing. If you still in the streets and you condone that shit, then you can't fuck with me. That's how that goes. That's how you supposed to stand on business. This whole notion that people sitting out here trying to pretend that Trump ain't this bad dude, that's bullshit. You picking and choosing. So if that's the case, if they can pick and choose, then we can pick and choose. The fuck are you talking about? Then you know what? A rapist can pick and choose. Well, listen, I don't rape women. I rape little kids. Well, look, I don't rape, and then a rapist say, well, look, I don't rape little kids, but I rape women. Is that okay? The fuck are y'all talking about, man? I told you we not amongst the brightest in this country.
Through all the news on both sides, they're generally eating up what's happening in Washington, even if proof is not on the menu. For Eye on America, Mark Strassman.
That's because they don't give a fuck. That's because they don't care. That's because they don't care. They stupid and they stupid as fuck. Trump supporters are stupid. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Trump supporters are stupid. They are dumb. They're misinformed, and they're not that intelligent. Other than the motherfuckers that probably work in like a lot of, like, I wouldn't even say a lot of the business people that's mega people, they're not really that intelligent. They're just greedy. They're opportunists. They're not really that smart. So no. But a lot of Trump supporters are just stupid. I don't give a fuck if they rich or they poor. They stupid. Middle class. Ain't no such thing as middle class for me, but rich or you poor. Or it's the middle part where it ain't no such thing as middle class. You all right. Like, yo, these people stupid. Ain't no way you believe in what Trump is talking about. There's no apparent reason. Listen, people are like, well, you should side with Democrats. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this dude is way worse. And for him to lie and pretend that he ain't a part of the elite, like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, he is. This nigga got a billionaire right now cutting the federal government. These are the richest person in the world. Why y'all think he care about y'all or any of us? Why you think that? Trump is rich. Trump only ran for president, nigga, so he won't go to jail for criminal behavior. What is wrong with y'all? Listen, I've been on this earth for 43 years. Listen, I ain't never seen no shit like this that I could comprehend. I ain't never seen this type of shit. Listen, we in 2025. People are stupid. A lot of people in this country is stupid as fuck. I ain't never seen no shit like this. It is very impossible to be this damn dumb. Sorry. Listen, I know people that don't know how to read that ain't this goddamn dumb. God damn. People would think like, well, Kenny, you shouldn't say that about Trump. No, fuck that. Y'all dumb. Y'all dumb as shit. You think I like to say that? No, I don't like to, but Trump supporters are dumb. They're just stupid. Like, it is no way impossible you believe in this shit. It's like motherfucker when Megyn Kelly said, oh, Santa Claus is white. Bitch, it's a creation. It's like a comic book. Remember, I'm surprised they ain't getting mad of the new Captain America movie. Where you got a black man playing Captain America. It's a fictional story. It's a comic book. It ain't real life. Santa Claus ain't real. Anyway, let's move on, man. We're going to do the tank shit, people. I'm going to come right back in about 4 minutes. Well, give me 5. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back, people. I promise. We're going to talk about the tank shit. You know what I do? To be on some real shit. So, people, if you want to call in on the tank shit, I'll let y'all call in. Y'all come in, give me y'all respectives, and you can fry me if you want to, however y'all want to. But I'm fair in that way. So, I'm going to, I'll let y'all call in. All right? Leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.